We just went out for ambush patrols at night.
Oh, okay.
But that way, in the daytime, we could come back and sleep. Because we were out on night ambush patrols every night.
So you had guys further out?
Yeah, the guys were in the tree lines. The line companies were out in the tree lines.
Damn, they could get in those trees. You'd be
yeah.
Shit.
That's my hooch.
Well, if they had some mortars, your shit would be weak, wouldn't it?
Yeah. You'll see the gunships making a pass at some of the snipers when we start to pull out. We're going to leave this area and we go to another area where the Air Force, you see what an Air Force 15,000-pound bomb dropped out of a C-130 will do to clear a landing zone. It's just shredded. I mean, it's an area like this, you look at it, it's all green. Where do you see where they dropped the daisy cutter out of?
Yeah, air mattress and everything.
Yeah, you got to have an air mattress. Bugs can't crawl up on it. For some reason, they don't like the rubber, and they'll stay off of it. But if you lay on the ground, they'll just fucking carry you away. Now this is the next morning. You see the trucks lined up. They're getting ready to leave. They're going to convoy back, and we're going to go out on another assault. That's the red dust. I was lighter there. I didn't weigh as much there.
Sweating all that stuff off.
155 pounds.
Oh yeah, but God, look at the heat.
No, what we did is we just kept shrinking the perimeter onto this road as we were next to the last unit to leave. We were rear security. That's the gunship with the grenade launcher in the nose. That's that thing hanging down. And as the troops leave, we just keep shrinking the perimeter until there's nobody left except the last unit off the road.
They took you out by chopper, but they picked you up by truck?
No. We assaulted this area by air assault, but then they had trucks that came out to us after we assaulted it.
Oh, stories?
Yeah, this was a fire support base.
Oh. So
artillery. I just didn't have any pictures of the artillery in these shots.
New base they're building?
Huh?
They're building a new base?
No, we would just use it and then go out from it. Then the trucks would go out and meet us wherever else we were going after we had the area secured.
Seems like a lot of work, just over and over again, huh?
That's what you did. Every night you dug a new position. Sandbags.
Something else to do, I guess.
Cowboys. Those are the gunships. They fly. They're just outside the perimeter. They'll lead off, and then you'll see the sticks start to take off now. Now they're making a pass now. We got sniper fire from the trees there, and that was the gunship making a firing pass on the trees. And this is my lift coming in. And going out. And that's the last group on the ground there. That's rear security. That's the rest of recon platoon. And I start to take a picture out the other side, and then you'll see me pull the camera back real quick. We started to take fire, and we started returning fire in just a minute.
You say you started returning
fire? I think it's
fire?
right here. Yeah, I was taking it out there right now. I swept right there.
When you say return fire, or you just keep on going in the same direction, or you like, let's go back?
No, you keep going.
Yeah, you don't.
Because we're on the way to an assault. Now that's what happens to an area of trees when they drop a 15,000-pound bomb on it. That's my interpreter. That's Sergeant Yu. That's a C-123 provider. It's like a little C-130. This is another assault. I don't remember where the hell we were going here. That's me.
What rank were you there?
I was a sergeant before I went to Vietnam.
Mm.
Oh, this is Michelin Rubber again, back on the Cambodian border. C-123. My tent was on the edge of the runway, under the plane's wings were going over my tent when they landed and took off.
So it was damn warm.
Yeah, more like a boat. Where do you see it? It isn't even wet yet. Where do you see the next shot? The caribou coming in. This is another C-123, and you can see how close I was to the runway. That's a caribou. Now it's raining. That was the nicest plane I ever flew in, that caribou.
Really? I've never seen it. What's that runway made out of? Just was there something laid down there? Track or something for the planes to land on?
No, it's just a road.
Oh, that's all it is?
It was a road. They just closed it off and made it, and once it was closed off, they decided it was a runway. They used it for a runway. And when I say it's a road, these planes are landing on a road no bigger than that. Right out there. That's all it is. It's about 25 feet wide. It rained so bad when we were in here that my camera, the film got all stuck together in the camera, so it came out real shitty.
Shit, you're lucky to get this.
Huh?
You're lucky to salvage this. When you think about it.
Now, if you look, you can just see, you'll see now it's not raining here, but the humidity is so heavy in a minute, if you look, you'll see it'll shake the moisture in a sheet off the props right about here. I can't remember which one it is. There it is. You see it shake the water off the blades, and that's not raining. I mean, that's just how humid it was. If you think this is humid, imagine about 100% more humidity. Because it wasn't just wet, it felt heavy.
Yeah, those people working it.
That's the command and control track. Now this is back at the Benoit base camp where we lived when we were in the rear. This is out of the field for us, and this is I didn't have anything to do with this. I wasn't going out. I was just shooting pictures of the artillery going out through the wire. But I lived right across the road from the perimeter. That's the wire, and there was a road, and then right on the other side of it was my tent when we were back.
It's a shame because the quality now so much better too. These aren't too bad.
Well, considering the films
Oh,
themselves were 25 years old.
You got these all redone though, preserved, right?
No.
Oh, this is the original?
That's the original. They took it right off the original films.
Oh, okay, it's a copy. I mean, at least something happened to the original. You got these.
Yeah, I've got. Now this is a copy that I made for Kevin. I've got the original tape, and then I still have the original 8mm films.
Sound would have been great because you'd hear everybody yelling at you and screaming
Yeah.
and cutting.
Now this is Da Nang. This is the 3rd Marine Division base at Da Nang, and we supported them for Operation Prairie. The nice part about this was everything was built on the side of a mountain, so we didn't have dirt floors. They had, like platforms built out and then up on stilts to level them, and then they put like a GP large over it. But these are the mountains that we ran our patrols in, just above the TAC CP. Then this is the battalion TAC CP that we guarded.
Like you're sitting ducks down that valley, aren't you? Or is that all?
Yeah, but see, we're not. I'm just down there taking pictures in the daytime. All day long, the line companies are up there, and all night we're on the other side of the line companies on night ambush patrols. These are RA-5Cs, the old C-130s. That's a Marine Corps Phantom coming in at Da Nang.
Yeah, I just noticed all the